You're watching Let's Chat.
If you really want to hone in your creative skills or just try something new, check out Scenic City Clay Arts. Our friend Madeline Wright is here to tell us all about a special exhibit that you guys have coming up soon, and also just to fill people in on what exactly you guys do. Madeline, thank you for making the time to be here.
Thank you so much for having us this morning. So happy to be here.
So happy. So you brought a few things for us to kind of look at, and we'll look at this in just a moment and kind of break down what these things are. But tell me about Scenic City Clay Arts and what you guys really offer the community.
Yeah, so we are a nonprofit pottery studio based in downtown Chattanooga, and we offer clay arts classes for all ages, all skill levels, studio memberships if for you just want to do independent practice, and outreach programs with all kinds of community partners. Girls Inc., La Paz, Urban League, all of Chattanooga.
How neat. You're involved with so many different things, and I really like that you also touched on that there's different skill sets. So maybe if you're not a person who's really throwing it down on the kiln or being very into, if you've never even picked up clay, probably like me, then you guys can walk them through that and you don't feel like you're apprehensive to go. Tell me about the Claymaker Showcase that you guys have coming up and really kind of what makes that special.
Yeah, so our Claymaker Showcase is this Thursday at Arts Build from 5:30 to 7. And it is featuring artists from our Claymakers Collective program. This program began last year and features artists from all kinds of diverse backgrounds, people all over Chattanooga who are traditionally underrepresented in the field of ceramics. So they'll get the opportunity for a 6-month program, a comprehensive free clay arts education, classes, access to the studio, and all the materials that they need to start their ceramics practice.
How neat is that? And so looking at a picture like this right now, can you kind of tell me what maybe went into making this sort of clay pottery thing?
Oh my gosh, so she is throwing a bowl on the wheel, and this is the type of skill that our claymakers learn along with obviously these sculptural pieces that we see here. She's throwing it down on the wheel, she's pulling up the walls, and she's gonna make something beautiful.
And so this is kind of one of those experiences in classes that you said that it's kind of a process. It's not just like a one-day thing. It comes through time, because I think that's some of those, a lot of us think, oh, I could do that, and it's a lot easier said than done. But when you guys are there to help you through the process, it really makes all the difference. Tell me, what can people expect at the opening reception that you guys are having this week, February 27th?
Yes, so you can come to the reception and see pieces like these that we have brought today. Look at this one.
How cute is that?
These pieces are from our artists, and the artists will be there to speak on their pieces. And if you just want to come and celebrate diversity and inclusivity in the arts community in Chattanooga and see these incredible artists who have worked so hard for 6 months, they had no clay experience before they started this program, and now they're exhibiting artists.
That gives me so much hope, because I'm telling you, if you said, Amelia, make something right now, I don't think I could make any of these things. But it's really, if you believe in yourself, and you also have the people who tell you kind of what's going on. Like, what is this little guy right here?
This is a little puffer fish.
He's so cute.
Yes, and he was intentionally what we call bisque fired, so that he can roll around inside this piece.
In this little piece.
Without sticking. Isn't that
How
so cute?
cute is that? So, I mean, it really, you can make anything from maybe like a vase sort of thing to maybe put some flowers in, then also like a fun little interactive thing with a pufferfish as well.
Yeah, and that's what's so great about this program. You get 6 months to really figure out your style. Do you want to make functional pieces like bowls and mugs and cups, or do you want to make sculptural pieces? It's up to you. It's individual to each artist.
That's so much fun.
We really want to amplify their voices, let them tell their own story through art.
So in addition to obviously the longer durations, do you also have classes for people who just maybe want to try their hand out at this, and maybe you're like, I just want to do one class, but I don't want to commit to anything?
Absolutely, yeah, we have those long-term classes, but we also do one-offs. You can go to our website, sceniccityclayarts.org, and see what we have available. We call them Get Your Hands Dirty, if you just want to try one class. And those are available, on our website all the time. Or we do pop-up events in the community as well. We have one coming up at Velo, one at the greenhouse, and our summer camps go live soon if you have a kiddo or a teen looking to try their hand at pottery.
So there really is something, you're covering all the bases for people here in our community, and for all the different skill sets as well. So you're really you're accessible to people, and you're also making that, I think, just very, very easy for the community to take advantage of that. Remind me again where you said the website and latest information people could go to.
Yes, sceniccityclayarts.org. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Scenic City Clay Arts to find all that information.
Thank you so much for coming today. We really do appreciate you just being able to spend some time with us today, Madeline, and let us know exactly what's going on at Scenic City Clay Arts. If you want to try your hand out at being creative, they have you covered. Do not feel scared. They will guide you through the way. Go Go follow them on social media, Scenic City Clay Arts. You can give them a call there, 423-883-1758, or just go visit them the old-fashioned way on the website. We're in for a short break, but we'll be right back with the Tennessee Aquarium right after this.
I'm Gary Massey. Because of our reputation, many people think that Massey & Associates only handles the most serious cases. But at Massey & Associates, we know that all cases are important when they happen to you. We're here to fight for you, no matter the size of your accident or injury. Call Massey & Associates today and find out if you have a case for free. Large or small, we're your lawyers. Massey & Associates, you gotta get Gary.
If you or a loved one have had a stroke and think you may have carotid artery blockage, contact us at Vascular Institute. We can arrange a very non-invasive screening method to look at this. Typically, we use ultrasound to look for carotid artery disease and determine whether or not you're at high risk for carotid artery disease and subsequently stroke. Classically, this has been treated through an open operation where we actually make an incision and scrape out the blockage. Now, through novel treatments, we can make a small incision at the base of the neck and slide a stent up into the artery. And it's called transcarotid artery revascularization. When we do that, it reverses the flow and helps prevent causing a stroke while we're treating the issue while putting in a stent.
You're watching Let's Chat.
Anything you can think of for entertainment, but also educational resources, the Tennessee Aquarium has you covered. And our friend Alison Pryor is back to tell us all about what's going on at the Tennessee Aquarium. Alison, thank you for making the time to be here.
Thank you so much for having me, Amelia. I always love coming in here at Channel 12.
We always have so much fun. So we have a lot to talk about, but we want to start off kind of maybe first with the summer camp registration. What can you tell me about that?
So it opened up earlier this month. We already have about half of the spots filled. So if you haven't signed up for summer camp yet, I know it's still only February. You're probably not wanting to think about it, but some people are already planning ahead for their kids and grandkids. So go to our website, tnaqua.org, and then add the /camp, and you'll be able to click on the summer camp section there. You already saw some kids from photos from last year and the year before, and we have a fabulous assortment of summer camps that are available from ages 4 all the way up to 16.
Wow.
So we have pre-K camps. Those are our tiny tides. The youngest little kids, they can come in for half-day camps. You're seeing kind of our general camps, that age group there are for 5 to 12-year-olds. We have different themes, so each camp is 3 to 5 days long, and you can pick out a theme that matches your child's interests the most. So for example, one of them is called the Mad Scientist Camp. We have a Weird World camp, so you can learn about the different weird creatures that you would find under the sea. So kind of pick out the theme that works for your child, and then for the older kids, as we get into those tweens and teenagers, we have a couple of camps that are more specialized, in-depth. River Guardians, you get to go out with our conservation scientists, and an animal care camp. So all of that is on that website that you can check out, figure out which one is best. And these camps are brought to you by the Children's Hospital at Erlanger. But one thing that I do want to point out, Amelia, this Friday is February 28th.
Yes.
And so if you're interested in it, we do have a limited number of scholarships that are available. So make sure you get that done. Friday is the deadline to apply for a scholarship.
Well, that's amazing. I mean, you just listed off an immense amount of resources for people of all ages and for all of these different skill sets and students. So what would people get with this sort of scholarship that just kind of help them get a part of that camp?
Yeah, it's going to help subsidize 70 to 90% of the camp fee. So if you can go and fill out that scholarship, and then you'll be able to find out the middle of March if you received that or not. But that does make a really big difference for a lot of families to have that reduction in the price of those summer camps.
That's amazing. You really do, I think, make it such a big effort to try to give the Tennessee Aquarium resources to people all across the community, all sorts of different financial cool resources and different things as well. Tell me about some of the things we talked about what the kids are going to be doing at summer camp. We also have a very exciting new resource at the IMAX Theater. Tell me about that.
Yeah, you don't even have to wait till summertime. So we have our new 45-minute documentary film is debuting also this Friday, February 28th. It's called Call of the Dolphins 3D. And so I think for a lot of people, dolphins are an animal that we're just naturally drawn to as humans. Yes, you want to see them under the water. You want to, when you go to the beach, you want to look for them swimming by, jumping out. And so in this film, you're going to see some scenes where dolphins are rescued, where they've been stranded in Cape Cod. You're also going to see some of them dancing in Caribbean waters with divers underneath and swimming. There's one of those shots with them swimming. And so there's a few different areas that filming took place that go from rescue efforts to scientists to people just photographing them and enjoying the amazement and the wonder of dolphins. And what I think makes this really special and unique for the Tennessee Aquarium at the IMAX is that on our Friday debut, that evening screening at 6:30 p.m., we're going to have one of the co-producers and second unit directors of the film, Tim Gears is his name, come into town. He's going to introduce the film. We're all going to sit there and watch it. It's 45 minutes long, and then he'll do a Q&A afterwards. And he has 9 Emmys to his name, so he's won 9 Emmys. He has done underwater photography, cinematography for over 30 years. So not only will he be able to talk about the dolphins, but also other filming projects that he's done through the years too.
I mean, it truly is incredible. And we were looking at just some of those still frames.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already coming to life. So imagine actually seeing it on the IMAX theater screen. Can you kind of just tell people, for people who have not been to IMAX, how big that is? I know we're running up on the clock real quick, but
we're talking 6 stories tall. This is the largest screen that's in Chattanooga. So when you go in, it is immersive. It's brought to us locally called the Dolphins by CHI Memorial. But when you step in there, you're going to get your 3D glasses. You're going to put them on. You're going to go into the theater, see that giant screen, and you're going to feel like you're swimming with the dolphins. And we have a really amazing preview before the film starts, so you get to also see what makes our screen so special, and part of that is the speakers around too, so the audio that's in the theater is amazing.
It's just amazing. Well, Allison, unfortunately we're running out of time, but for the latest information, go to tnaqua.org.
That is absolutely right.
tnaqua.org. If you want to go see this film, or if you just want to go find out more information about the Tennessee Aquarium, they will fill you in right there. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have today for Let's Chat, but stay with us for News 12 at noon. We'll be back after that.
Hey,